Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to the latest episode of Tasting with Telly. Now, it's early September. The kids are finally back in school. Some of you, most of you are probably getting into more of a fall mindset, but the reality is it's still hot outside and you can only drink so much white wine without getting a headache for one, and two, what if you're a red wine drinker or you prefer red wine? Well, today I have the answer. It is a light, beautiful, elegant wine from a grape variety called Sciava. Most of you probably have not even heard of Sciava, but Sciava has been around at least on record since the 13th century, and it comes from northern Italy. Let's look at the map. The wine, again, Sciava, comes from the Alto Adige region of northern Italy. We're all the way straight north, the top of the country, bordering on Germany. In fact, some of this variety grows all the way into Germany. And even on the labels, you'll see what looks like more German writing than it does Italian. Now, the grapes, again, mountainous vineyards, we're looking at about 1,000 to 1,500 feet in elevation. The soil is gravelly, limestone, steep, a lot of labor involved in growing these grapes. But this family, Alois Legator, does an absolutely fantastic job. I am going to decant this wine, and then I'll tell you a little about the winery, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're tasting in the wine. So the only reason I'm decanting this is mainly so you can see the color. It is super light. I mean, it's almost like a rosé. I'm just going to give you a little bit there. Okay. But no, this is a red grape variety. It is vinified in stainless steel, and then it is aged in concrete for, I believe, 6 months. And what do we have? We have a beautiful, elegant, easy drinking red wine that is meant to be drink young. This is released, and then they expect you to drink this within the first 2 to 4 years. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl. So I'm getting lifted, dried herbs, dried cherry. I'm getting a lot of strawberry, a lot of fresh crushed strawberries. And I'm getting this like mineral element to it too, like almost like you can kind of smell like the rocks, the gravel rocks. On the palate, it is super elegant. It is smooth. It is silky. It has a decent amount of acidity, but not too acidic. It's beautiful. You can drink it by itself. Your mouth waters a little bit, but you get a lot of beautiful floral notes and a lot of fresh fruit. I'm kind of hung up on the strawberry and the cherry and little hints of cranberry. If we're going to compare this to something, I would compare it to a very light, easy drinking Pinot Noir. However, this does have, depending upon where you're going, Pinot Noir, you can really taste the Italian soil. As for Alois Legator, so this family has been producing wine in that particular region of Alto Adige for over 200 years. I believe it was, actually it might be 200 years, almost on the nose. I think they were 1822, 1823. The current Alois Legator is a 6th generation winemaker, so it's been in the family all this time. I'm not going to talk too much about biodynamic viticulture, but this family is very big on preserving the land, respecting the land they farm, in the biodynamic principles, which, as we talked about in the past, it basically takes organic viticulture another step further, and they incorporate some of the lunar and solar cycles into the farming. But really, they treat the whole farm as its own ecosystem. So it's not just vineyards. There's other trees, there's other fruits, there's other plants, there's animals. And they do a wonderful job. And they have a beautiful selection of different wines, everything from Cabernet, Merlot, Pinot Noir, to this Sciava, and then a whole slew of white wines as well. I'll just end on, the beauty of this wine is you can drink a lot of it. The alcohol is not super high. I want to say it's like only 11.5, 12%. Again, there's very minimal sulfites, being that it's Demeter certified. And they really do not use, they don't really use any chemicals at all in the winemaking process. There is some sulfites added, a little bit of natural sulfites too, that occur on the skin of the grape. And you can pick this up for $16. Here in Columbia, South Carolina, I found it at Bottles. But any fine wine shop will be familiar with this producer. They have a really great presence in in the international marketplace. I will end with some quick food pairings. This wine for one, you can sit by the pool and drink this, chill it. You can let it warm up and watch it just open up, and it'll just become more complex as it gets a little bit warmer. I think it's perfect at probably about 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Drink it by itself, drink it with light appetizers. I think of like a beautiful caprese salad with some fresh basil, just a touch of balsamic vinegar, and that mozzarella di bufala with the fresh tomatoes. Great with like a bruschetta, you know, your chopped tomato, onion, garlic, fresh herbs on that toasted bread. Any salads, if you're gonna take it a step further and carry this on into dinner, I think it'll go great with any light pasta dishes and some light poultry and light vegetarian fare. So there you have it, Sciava Rosso from Alto Adige, from Alois Legator. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. Enjoy the wine. Until next time, cheers, chin chin, and steniamas.